Today we are at the Nijo Market in Sapporo, Hokkaido. It's super easy to get here from Sapporo Station. Just take the Nambuko or Toho line to Odori Station. It is about a 5 minute walk. We arrived at 7 a.m. Most shops were still setting up, and the crowds were thin at first. However, we soon noticed people gathering near a famous seafood bowl shop called Oshiso. Even though it was early, there was already a wait list. We signed up and waited outside. Luckily, we made it into the first round of seating. Watching the groups ahead of us go in one by one, we are the next. I am so excited. The prices here are generally between 3,000 to 4 yen. There are so many options on the menu that it took me a while to decide. I eventually went with a bowl featuring salmon and squid ink. Since I don't usually eat this at home, I really wanted to give them a try here. If you come here, just pick the seafood you love most. They even have some extra loaded bowls if you are feeling hungry. It's a difficult call to make a decision. After waiting for a while, we decided to start with a cup of hot tea. They offer it here for free. Since the shop was busy with the first round of customers, we sat back and took our time to appreciate the cozy, traditional Japanese atmosphere of the restaurant. The menu is so well organized, featuring everything from sashimi to chef's special side dishes. They even highlight the daily specials. It's so hard to choose when everything looks this good. We finally settled a few dishes that seem like a great value. Every photo looks absolutely mouth-watering. They have a great variety. I can't wait to taste what we ordered. Soon enough, the food arrived. It came with a bowl of hot miso soup. I ordered the salmon and the fish roll bowl. I personally love mixing the roll into the rice. It is so incredibly satisfying. The salmon was so fresh, and the roll was bursting with flavor. We took our time to savor every single bite, truly appreciating the quality and the effort put in the meal. Eating slowly allowed us to really enjoy the flavors. Finishing it at all with that warm miso soup was the perfect end to a great meal. The presentation is absolutely stunning. It's like a work of art. This is so fresh and sweet. What impressed me most is the layers of flavor. First, the sweetness of the seafood. Every bite brings so much happiness and peace. We ate in silence, without any need for words, simply savoring the pure flavors of the food. Sitting here within the walls of this traditional Japanese building, the atmosphere is so calm and peaceful. It feels as if the time itself has slowed down. Quiet space, pure flavors, finding inner peace with the soul of this traditional Japanese architecture. I highly recommend coming here to experience it for yourself. So many famous people have visited this shop. That's why the walls are completely covered with their signatures. Standing here quietly, feel the calm and happiness at heart. Take a moment to admire the rich Japanese atmosphere here, from the traditional decoration to the overall vibe. Everything feels so authentic. It's the perfect place to just slow down and enjoy the place of slow living. Afterward, we spotted some incredible seafood at a nearby store and decided to pick up a box of sea urchin. They had several varieties and colors to choose from. We used the Google Translation app to translate with each other. Since there's no seating at the store, we asked the owner to open it for us so we could take it back to the hotel. The owner was so kind and welcoming. He even prepared chopsticks for us to take away. Such a warm and friendly experience. We tried the sea urchin back at the hotel, and honestly, it tasted just as good as the ones in the restaurant. The price of uni is incredibly expensive back home, so we felt like such a steal to get it here at much more affordable price. It was such a treat. The market is so clean and doesn't have that fishy smell at all. They do an amazing job keeping everything spotless. The crowds were really starting to pick up as more customers arrived. Highly recommend to be here as early as possible. The shops here open around 7 to 7:30. After getting the sea urchin, we kept going because I was on a mission to find Hokkaido's famous melons. It reminded me of a funny episode from the anime Atashichi. The son, Yuzuhiko, loves melon as much that he used his own pocket money to secretly buy one. He hid it in his backpack and waited until late at night, when everyone was asleep, to sneak into the kitchen and eat the whole thing by himself. He even stuffed the rings back into his bag to dispose of them outside so his mom wouldn't find out. The story was so hilarious that it made me really want to try Hokkaido melons for myself. When I went back at the hotel, I got to enjoy the amazing melon. It cost about 2,000 yen, and honestly, it was worth every penny. Every single bite was so fresh and incredibly sweet. Now I truly understand how Yuzuhiko from Atashichi felt when he was secretly eating his melon.
是哦，
It's pure happiness in every bite. It's so delicious and refreshing. I highly recommend you try it when you are in Hokkaido. It was super fresh and sweet.
没有，刚刚看到的是
As the saying goes, the early bird catches the worm. We arrived early and left just as the crowds were starting to gather. After a peaceful stroll through the park, we took the subway back to Sapporo station.
これ
It's very close and convenient. If you love Japanese food and culture, I truly recommend coming here for a
等一下
walk.
刚有哪个？
Let yourself slow down and find some inner peace. As you observe every corner of this
这
place,
个
you will feel the warmth of the people
毛都比较
and
大
the depth of the culture. When you focus on these small details, your busy mind will naturally settle down and find stillness. Just take your time and soak in this wonderful atmosphere. Highly recommend to visit here to experience the authentic Japanese vibe.